Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever in the universe you may be. Welcome to the Blue Madness Podcast, a production of Dodgers 2080. This is Tim Rogers. Yes, it does rhyme with Dodgers, and we are here to talk about the 2024 World Series champions as we enter the golden era of Dodger baseball. We are continuing our It's Not My Money series, and it's not somebody I actually thought the Dodgers would be in on. But we got to talk about Tanner Scott, don't we? We really do. But before we do, I need you to consider, and you're going to need to look in the description. There will be a link to a GoFundMe for a friend of the show, Jonah Rosenthal. Jonah was the scout we interviewed in the spring of 2023. It's one of the best things that has been on this channel. It was fascinating. Really good guy, really open. He's given me some tips and all that good stuff, people to look at and talk to. So Jonah's one of the best out there. He's a scout and for the Dodgers, of course. And he had a massive stroke. He's a real young guy too. He's had a massive stroke. So there's a GoFundMe page for him. The things are coming in. You'll notice if you look through some of the players, like Michael Bush is on there. Well, Michael Bush is one of the guys that he signed. He also, Peyton Martin, Michael Grove, Luke Fox, a few others I know I'm missing. But all the best to Jonah. And more importantly, keep him in your prayers or put him in your prayers. Put him in your prayers. I know I will be doing that. I will be praying for him as much as when I pray. So we want to lift him up to God for healing and for restoration and for just the burden on his wife and child. Yeah, really good dude. So there we go. All right. To Tanner Scott. I just can't believe we are even hearing the rumors, but they're out there, folks. They're out there. And the Dodgers seem to be all hot and heavy on making big, impactful moves, which I'm all in on. We definitely want that. But Tanner Scott being a reliever, well, and he's a 30-year-old reliever too. Let's take a quick look at his Savant page because it's purdy. It is purdy. And of course, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So yeah, his birthday, I think it was in June or July. He really rounded into form in the last 2 years. You can see 2022, just that. A lot of strikeouts though. It's the whip that's changed, and the strikeouts are still there. Strikeouts actually came down a little bit this last year, but we saw what he can do against lefties. Especially against Shohei. So I'm sure Shohei would be all in on this. But red. Fastball velocity 97. I'm a velocity junkie, so I go straight to that. The exit velocity is the best, in the 100th percentile. These are all, so many of these they're all in the deep red, except 2, 3. His off-speed run value, which we'll look at he throws a four seam and a slider. There ain't much real off speed. So his slider, it says, averages 88.5 miles an hour. Fastball again right there. 59% usage on that. 41 on the slider. You can see where he's trying to work people in that upper left quadrant, where he's throwing the fastball. And then with the slider, it's coming through, breaking down a little bit, breaking over. So the off-speed run value, who cares? Walk percentage, that's the one thing. That is the one thing. But with everything else you're getting a pretty good pitcher out of all this. I mean, you can see StatCast really likes him. He really likes it. Look he threw one changeup. It's probably mischaracterized also. It's probably something that slipped. You can see a little sinker in there as a lefty. And you know what the Dodgers will do? They will tweak him. They might even make him better, which would be, well, even better. Let's take a look at a little bit more of the standard stats. He was traded to them Padres for a lot. They gave up a lot for him. Um, they used him a little differently. They had other closers, but you can see in Miami he was better. San Diego, hey, a little tougher competition, folks. You got to face teams like the Dodgers. Um, well, no, the East had plenty of talent too. So I'm a liar. Um, yeah, this is a guy that the Dodgers seem to be after. The projections are a 4 year, $60 million contract. As we like to say on this show, it's not my money. I'm all in on it. I still think it's more important to re-sign our guys, Teo, or Teoscar Hernandez, Kike Hernandez, Walker Buehler. We got Blake back. I'd love to have Flaherty back. We don't know if Rocky's going to be a Dodger. We don't. They'll get a feel for that probably pretty quick because I'm sure they're going to meet with him really fast. I'm sure that he's probably numero uno in that area. So Tanner Scott, what do you all think? I know that we were all clamoring for him at the beginning or in last offseason. We all wanted him. We wanted him in the trade deadline. I know we were all kind of a little disappointed maybe when them Padres got him. I know I was, and he was. You put him in there in the mix. Now let's get it clear. We're missing who we're missing. We're going to be missing Brewster Gratterall. I'm going to say it's all year. Surprise me with something else. We don't have Daniel Hudson, but we will have Evan Phillips back. I know he wasn't on the World Series roster, but he's already. It sounds like he's already healed up. We'll probably have maybe a Dustin May. That'll be an addition into that. We have Alex Vesia in there, Anthony Banda. I'm sure. I know I'm missing a few people, but we have the talent to be. There's a Michael Grove. I'm gonna go to the Dodgers roster really quick. I know that they would have had some of our young guys. Maybe Emmett Sheehan in the middle of the season. Got to think about those types of guys. Let's go through. I need to do a bullpen breakdown. I've done starting pitchers breakdown. I've done Brazier will be Ryan Brazier, Ben Kasparias if he's not a starter. Jack Dreyer, who was added to the roster. Nick Frasso, look at that one. I don't think Gonsolin's going to be in the bullpen. I have a feeling he'll be a starter. I think he's going to be a good, 4, 5, or 6 starter and get with the 6-day rest. Like I said, Grove. Edgardo Enriquez. Don't forget Edgardo. We're not going to have Kyle Hurt. Kopech. Yeah, Michael. I still can't remember. I still forget that we have Edmund and Michael Kopech. What a great trade. Can we just take a moment of silence for that trade? Yeah. So the bullpen looks like it's going to be in good shape. Tanner Scott would make it even better. So I'm all in on it, of course. Again, it's not my money. You can never have enough pitching because pitchers break. So let's do this. Get another left-hander. Provide some even more flexibility. The more flexibility, the more options the Dodgers have. The more because during the season your options start getting limited as players get hurt. In the playoffs, players get hurt. We saw this. The Dodger options by the end of the playoffs was to do a 100%. All hands on deck. Johnny bullpen or whatever. Those guys. It just took whatever it took, and so I think the Dodgers have what it takes to get him. I still like to get those other guys first, but it doesn't matter. Just get these guys. There's no guarantee about Roki. We'll find out. We're not gonna find out for over a month. So I'm not counting on Roki Sasaki. Let's put it that way. I'm not counting on him. So get things you can count on. And Tanner Scott would be one of those. All right. Thanks everyone for listening. Again, for Jonah Rosenthal, prayers up for him, for healing, for restoration, for finances, all those types of things. Also, I'm sure the Dodgers will be pitching, and I hope so. They got the money. They've got the money. So that's it for now. The winter meetings are just about over when this will get released. So I appreciate everybody. As always, thank you so much. God bless, and go Dodgers.
Doyers.
Hey, this is just a quick little recording to talk about memberships. So there is little ways to get extra content on the channel. What you'll be getting from me, at least initially, because there's only one small little 1 month for 99 cents. You will get any videos I put out. I will be putting out 2 versions of it. One will be for members only that will run no ads. And then the other ones will run ads, just the way it is. And then there will be, when I have videos, I'm going to put them right out as soon as possible to the members, and then they'll go out normally to the general audience. So that's what I'm looking for. I will also be doing special member messages, and we'll see what else happens with that. But we'll be looking for growing the membership, and with those members, I will be looking for their input. And if we can get enough members, then we'll do things like members only giveaways and more different types of content, things like that. So just pushing it a little bit, see what happens with that. If I don't get much traction, then we'll try something else. But that's it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and or night. And as always, God bless. Go Dodgers.